So, what's grass is greener syndrome and how does it play in relationships and dating? Is it present in men? And if yes, on average, how many of them are affected by this syndrome? The grass is greener syndrome is when someone believes for all of his life that he is missing out on something and he needs to be present there. When it comes to relationships and dating, many men and women suffer from this syndrome. They feel that someone better or a better relationship exists out there in the universe and he or she has to date that partner. This syndrome is present in both males and females, though some experts believe that it's found more in men as compared to women. A man who has grass is greener syndrome often has difficulty embracing and appreciating the long term relationship he is already in, even though that relationship provides him security, comfort, returned love, and belonging. For anyone suffering from this syndrome, their greatest fear in life is that they might be settling for the second best. It has been observed that anyone suffering from this syndrome will not only limit it to just relationships, but this syndrome also affects his day to day life. For example, on the weekends, he will not be able to sit at home and feel like there's a grand party going on in some corner of the city and he needs to attend and enjoy the party. He feels like he is missing out on the biggest party of his life when he is at home. He will not be content and grateful to be present where he is or whatever he has in his life. After thorough research, experts believe that grass is greener syndrome has been programmed into the present generation because of films, exaggerated stories from peers, and social media statuses and pictures. A sufferer is unfamiliar with the joy of being grateful and simply enjoying a moment with someone. Whenever he looks at the shiny objects on the shelf or Hollywood romance, they get frustrated that they don't enjoy their life in a way other people do. He will always need a new high in life. The present always holds them back and they feel that they need to do this or that in the future. How does the brain perform during the grass is greener syndrome? A lot of people who are affected by this syndrome will feel that they don't have that perfect relationship or true love if they are not feeling a constant range of romantic emotions and intense feelings of love and care. While romantic dates and intense feelings are a great thing for relationships, you cannot expect your relationship to be in that state forever. If your relationship is only fueled by the high emotional experiences, it remains in an immature and childlike state and never grows from there. A mature, strong, and healthy relationship relies more on commitment, companionship, and shared empathy. People who have this syndrome are always chasing the chemicals and dopamine that their brain receives with emotional highs. With time, the chemical highs in a relationship decrease as the two partner gets to know each other more and better. Due to this, the partner affected by the syndrome doesn't get high in his brain and he starts to look for new relationships and partners. This is because new relationships provide newness and the person starts to know more about the new partner and their interests and experiences. As they get to know their partner more and more, the chemicals produced in the brain tend to get lower and lower, and gradually the syndrome kicks in again. So, there is again a temptation to seek the dopamine high of a new relationship and even to become addicted to it. Some people don't understand that this chemical experience will decrease over time, and such highs will be less common with their partner. When the chemicals stop producing, the sufferer starts to believe that a better relationship and partner awaits for them out there in the world and he or she deserves better. Does your ex have grass is greener syndrome? If you want to know if your ex has grass is greener syndrome and if that is the reason they broke up with you, here are 5 good indicators that he or she does and has the symptoms. Number 1. Your ex said that their feelings for you faded. Number 2. Your ex seemed disappointed if the two of you were not experiencing constant and overwhelming romantic passion. Number 3. Dates and experiences together often didn't seem to match the build-up your ex hoped for. Number 4. Your ex seemed to constantly be on a search for the perfect romantic experience for the two of you but never seemed to find it. Number 5. Your ex left you for someone else or entered another relationship soon after breaking up with you. Will your ex ever come back after grass is greener syndrome? Yes, it's always possible that he or she may return. There have been instances where the sufferer starts to notice this pattern and realizes that he needs to stick to the one person and give her some time. With this realization, they can often look back at the relationship they had with you and see it as something they want back. This feeling gets exaggerated when their new partner doesn't treat them well or doesn't provide the same care attention you used to provide him. By using the no contact rule, you can create some of the chemical experiences in your ex that I just mentioned. Click on the I button in the top right corner of this video to know how you can establish a strict no contact rule on your ex and when would he or she come back into your life. I have covered a lot of videos on the topic of the no contact rule and do's and don'ts during this crucial phase. Even if your ex wanted to leave you, when you don't chase or try to get them back, it can cause your ex to truly experience the breakup in terms of realizing that you could move on and that they could lose you. Such a realization usually doesn't exist immediately after a breakup because the person who initiated the breakup has the power and control over the situation and therefore can't feel the loss yet. If you want your ex back fast or want your crush to fall madly in love with you, check out my free ebook where I disclose some of the secrets of love and obsession that cannot be shared on public platforms like YouTube. Download my ebook for free only for a limited period of time from the link in the description box below. If you think you have ever met someone with grass is greener syndrome, feel free to share your experiences in the comment section below. Please like and share this video if you liked it. Also, subscribe to the channel University of Obsession for more videos on relationship and dating advice. See you in the next video. Take care.